Tim Kuniskis is the head of all passenger cars at FCA, and Tim, you made quite the splash today, coming out with a completely redesigned minivan, and not only did you change the styling, you changed the name. Why? Why such a styling change and a name change?
Well, I'll tell you, the name change really goes back to the styling change. We think we've really pushed the envelope on the styling of a people mover. We think we've gone to probably the edge of what you can do and still be a minivan. You still have to have all the interior functionality. People are not willing to sacrifice that, but they said they wanted something new, something fresh. So we started from scratch, a brand new architecture designed from day one to be a people mover. And if you think about it, a minivan, 2 sliding doors and stow-and-go tubs, and we were still able to make it very rigid, so it is very quiet and handles great. So with that, you have this new, beautiful design. We said, you know what, we've taken this car so far. It is so much better. If you think about everything we talked about this morning that we've changed in the car, we said, you know what, we need to change people's perception. When they hear the word Chrysler minivan or they hear Town and Country, we don't want them to think of the old one, even though the old one was great. I mean, it's the most loyal vehicle out there. We want them to go, this is something new, this is something different. I need to go check this out. And a name change helps us do that.
And you've got a hybrid version.
Absolutely.
First hybrid from FCA.
World's first, world's only hybrid minivan. 80 miles per gallon. You know, we've done a lot of research on this. Minivan owners typically on their daily errands drive about 30 miles. We have a very large battery pack in the stow-and-go tubs, so we didn't take up any of the interior space, and you can still get 30-mile range, pure electric. So most people will be able to drive their whole daily errand trips with no gas.
It's a plug-in hybrid, but you guys are never saying plug-in. Why is that?
I'm glad you caught that because it's very important. We don't think that the buyers in this segment are looking for the technology. They're looking for the functionality. They want to know that it's going to do what they need it to do. They're not necessarily interested in exactly how it does it, just that it does it and does it well. So we're telling them it's a hybrid. You can plug it in if you want. You don't have to. It'll still get 28 miles per gallon. If you plug it in, it's going to get you 80.
Though that's a big jump, 28 to 80. You're also keeping the old Dodge Caravan along for right now at least, so that you can have a low price in the minivan segment. How long do you think that might go on?
Well, I've said that we're going to let the market demand that. I don't know how long it's going to be. You know, other people have done classic models before, so we'll let the market demand decide that. We'll see how long that stays in the market. Right now, today, Caravan and Town & Country don't overlap at all. At $30,000 price point, they're completely separate. The new ones will be different. You'll have a full lineup of Caravan and you'll have a full lineup of the new Pacifica. So they will overlap, which will allow us to see what the demand from the consumer is going to be.
When are we going to see the new Pacifica in the showroom?
You'll see this in the showrooms in about 60 days, and you'll see, you'll see the red one in showrooms about 60 days, and you'll see the hybrid probably beginning of fourth quarter.
Okay, and can you give us any hint of where the pricing of the new van's going to be?
No hint on the
Yeah,
pricing.
you know I had to ask anyway. What am I missing here? What else would you like to point out about the van?
Really, the most important thing about the van is if you think of every single area that would be interesting to a customer, we've touched it and we've made it best in class. All new platform, twice as stiff as the previous one. Ride and handling has improved dramatically. Sound, it's the quietest minivan in the segment. Acoustic windshield, acoustic side glass, underbody panels, and active noise cancellation. So I got a great handling van. I've got a very quiet van. I've got unsurpassed fuel economy. I've got best-in-class hybrid fuel economy. I've got best-in-class safety, and I've got best-in-class entertainment system.
That's a lot of best-in-classes.
We think we covered everything.
What can I say? Tim Kuniskis, thanks so much for your time and giving us a quick overview of what the Pacifica is all about.
Thank you.
Keep tuning in, folks. We still have more coming to you from the floor of the North American International Auto Show.
We've actually taken what technology they use in the street cars and merge it into our race car.
Our pump is smaller, lighter weight, less current draw as the larger pump did last year.
They've been a great pump, and obviously their engineers here and they're a great asset to the team. We're able to drop amps and weight in the fuel system.